Okay, folks, and I'm back. Sorry about that. Let's keep going. I'm just going to push forwards. Actually, first, I am going to start the building of dropships. Cancel. What's this? VS. I want to say that's somehow connected to STDs. Or is it STIs now? I know there's a name change, but I can't remember, was it from STDs to STIs or STIs to STDs? It's just words. Okay, enjoy your death. I no longer care that you're on health. Okay, these are... You saw that already. It's the spike colony thing. Sunken colony. These are spore colonies. Quite a bit of health to them, 400, and they're detectors. So if there's any other flyers or anti-air units around, they could actually hit any invisible air units as well, like wraiths. I'm just marching straight to here, and we'll defend from inside while waiting for this to be built. I need 3 dropships to get through.
Your forces are under attack.
It's funny, I have all my troops after moving in, saying hi. Fuck, you're nutters! In! 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 Okay. Come on, get over here! You nutters! Nutters! Okay. Okay, just stay there. 1, 2, 3. Fly here. Fly here. Then here. Okay, we'll watch to make sure they'll actually follow that flight plan, because they may just go to the second targeted spot. I believe I did hold down shift, so they should go the path I said, but we never know. They may ignore it, they might go with it. We won't know till it happens. And I did realize I just left everywhere else undefended. Somehow I don't think I can huck minerals at them and kill them that way. Okay, I may or may not have held down shift, but they are currently ignoring that command. Okay, now they aren't. Up here. Down there, and I was holding shift that time. So we'll know soon enough. Once the 3 dropships get over there, I'm done. So yeah. Should have been building these all along, but I decided, why was I need to do that? No, go up this way. I need them to enter from a certain angle, otherwise they'll get slaughtered by anti-air. Also, their rank, warrant officer. Oh, warrant officer. I'm sorry, it just sounds weird for them to be our, you know, pilot. It just, like, we're in the middle of a war. It just seems strange. You think? Wait. I just don't really associate warrant officers with the military.
Can I take your order? Input coordinates.
You know, maybe that's just on me, but it just seems strange. That's all. Seems more like a prison transport. Well, no, I wouldn't even associate warrant officer with prison transport.
We're in for some chops. Strap
So,
yourself
you
in,
know,
boys.
strange title. That's all.
In transit HQ. Buckle up.
Oh, do I have to bring Rainer up there as well?
Anytime you're ready. Your forces are under attack.
Okay. 10 Rainer and 2 dropships. Okay.
Input coordinates.
Raynor's on his way. He's pretty quick. He's in a vulture. Probably be quicker if he wasn't making weird turns like when I was back here. Wait. March up here. I forgot he existed. No, I don't need them now. It's just kind of a, for fuck's sake, get over there. Better late than never. As you can see, there's plenty more anti-air. Ton of anti-air over here. Very difficult for you to get a dropships up without clearing away. No, Raynor, you suicidal bastard. Get in here. No, no, you daft git. Over this way. Grant me patience. I have no idea what, you know, the dropships, you know, their line in the 5x5 means. I think it means something, I just don't know what. Okay. Go. Work. Yes!
Our angle? I'll give you an angle, you slimy Confederate piece of shit.
I'll handle this.
Did he say enough? I didn't hear it.
Duke. Its colonies are in open revolt. The Zerg are rampaging unchecked. What would have happened here today if you hadn't shown up?
Your point?
I'm giving you a choice. You can return to the Confederacy and lose, or you can join us and help save our entire race from being overrun by the Zerg. I don't think it's a difficult decision.
Join forces with you? I'm a general, for God's sake.
A general without an army. I'm offering you a position in my cabinet, not just some backwater post. Don't test my patience, Edmund.
Alright, Mengsk. You got a deal.
You've made the right choice, General Duke.
I can't believe you're really gonna trust this snake.
Don't worry, Jim. He's our snake now.
Like one guy was claiming that Minsk pays attention to you. He makes you feel really important and special. Like it's like part of his charisma, his charm, how he got to the position he was in. But like that was, I think that was Liberty's opinion on the guy. But I don't really see him here, or at least he's not bothering to use on people that he should be trying to keep on his side. Like I said, Raynor is plenty of experience as both a military guy and as an outlaw. I'm not. Part of me is wondering how much useful the outlaw experience will come in, but you never know. You know, you should. He could have worded it better, so he'd at least be like, "All right, fair enough. I see your point of getting Duke in." Rather than he seems to be like uncaring if he antagonizes them, which is not exactly a good move. Certainly, like he's the boss and whatnot, but a little diplomacy could smooth it over, you know. It just makes me think that his boundless charisma is a bit more of an informed trait, or maybe he's just not uninterested in using it here. Could go either way. Actually, speaking of informed traits, I think that's the right phrase, where you're told a character is really smart, but they don't show it. I was watching Elementary before, and sometimes it seems to be that with Watson. Certainly she is smart and perceptive, but they seem to almost exaggerate her a bit. She's not as good as they make her out. She doesn't seem to be as good as the characters in the show make her out to be. Like she's perceptive and smart and all that, but like say if it was on a scale, she's a 75 out of, but they're making her sound like she's a 80 or, well, she's a 90 or 100. Just to toss random figures at you. She's good, but she's not that good. Plus, I can't really cut her character any slack because she thinks it's misogyny for a police chief to do his job. Yeah. Basically, he was trying to. You could argue the police chief was trying to. He could have handled it better, but you couldn't argue it's anything bad. You know, like he's being sexist or something. He was trying to give Watson suggesting other jobs. Watson. This is going to be a little spoilery, but she was like Sherlock's sober companion. He'd been in rehab. His father hired her to make sure he stays sober. Watson later on joined Sherlock in his work as his partner. The police chief, they became friends. At least she considered one of the other detectives, like the main, there's the two main guys in the police force. She considered the other guy to be part of the family, so maybe the same thing goes the other way. Like they're at least close friends, you know. Like they're friends with police chief as well. And he starts suggesting another job along the I can't remember the name, but the addict support. Because a lot of people die around Sherlock, and he's pissing off pretty powerful people, pretty dangerous people, and he just wants to see her get killed, basically. And like, Sherlock was close with another woman, and she got murdered to get to him. That went on said in the conversation, but like, maybe you're meant to take that as one of the reasons he was suggesting her the job. I don't know, but she was asking, so why aren't you backing away from Sherlock? Well, I'm a police chief with 30 years experience, and it's like, oh, no, she just hears because I'm a man. And it's just like, ugh, is she really, like how can she breed? Just like, no, he makes valid points. She refused to take up self-defense classes up to that point. She had no way of defending herself, especially against people who are like trained hitmen or whatever. Like, she had, he would have a chance. He knows how to use a gun. He always has one on him. Like, he has a substantially better chance of surviving, even against the professionals, than she does. But she doesn't see that. And it was a once-off scene, but it just, like, my mind keeps going back to it because she's been a fucking muppet. Certainly I shouldn't let that one scene condemn her whole character, but it's just like at the back of my mind, gnawing away, and it's just like, it just gets under my skin. Certainly the show isn't bad, but it's no Forever. Forever is another cop show set in New York. Follows an immortal by the name of Henry Morgan, and I really like it. It sadly only got one season and never got a second one, even after fans really put together a petition. Not perdition. My perdition's flame. They wanted a new show back. No. With a petition, it never got brought back. But I really liked the dynamic between Henry and Abraham. I can't really say the dynamic. I think it's a spoiler for if I actually gave any exact details on the dynamic between the two. I'm not sure. Like. How much will be spoilery. I try not. I'm terrible at describing things, and I end up spoiling things. Like I tried to describe the show Fringe to a friend before, and I just end up spoiling the major plot twists instead of actually describing it. But anyway, with Forever, it's centered on an immortal. You find out like within the first 5 minutes he's immortal. I think they say it even in the opening, like in the intro, he like monologues at the start. And they even show his first death when he became immortal. Like, he was a normal guy beforehand, and then he was killed, and he just like woke up alive in water, naked. So yeah, it was a very good show. It wasn't perfect. I think there was plot holes, but I really loved the dynamics, and I also loved some of the expressions on the guy playing Henry. He was actually, for those curious, remember the Fantastic Four movie that got the sequel, Rise of the Silver Surfer? He's Mr. Fantastic from those two movies. Same guy. And he does good English accent as far as I can tell. I'm no good judge on that kind of thing, but I like it. It's, you know, that's as much as I know. But yeah, I love like some of the facial expressions on him, and it's just a really great show. Like normally I don't know how I should word this, but like normally when I watch a show and the character's like, oh, there's romance, it's just like, good for them. Like good for them. I'm doing this live, so well, not live, but in one take, so it's like wording's awkward. Also, if you ever notice me say a word but then change it mid-word or whatever, that's, well, it is what it is. I'm changing mid-word. It's just me talking for you. But most shows I'm not interested in, you know, that kind of thing. It was the one show I actually was good on him, you know, like I was actually happy for him rather than annoyed that they aren't continuing with the story or whatever. Just because I end up liking the character that much, you know? So, yeah. Fanboying over now. My apologies. Garm and Sortur Brood. Alright. We're really hacking our way through the Garm Brood. Somehow I don't think it's gonna matter. The Zerg gimmick is, oh, you killed an army of mine. Here's another. Oh, you killed that one. Here's another, and another, and another. They just rebuild their forces so fucking quickly. It's like, for fuck's sake, could you, like, you know, slow down? The trump card. You triggered my OW card.
Commander, our position has been discovered. As of 2 hours ago, a large Confederate strike force arrived on Antigua Prime and established a base camp within our defensive perimeter.
Why did you wait 2 hours to tell me this?
Calling a meeting.
Why aren't we kicking their teeth in?
I know you're all concerned about the Confederate strike force. But first, we have a grave matter to discuss. It seems our data disks didn't hold weapon designs after all. Lieutenant Kerrigan will explain.
You all know that the Confederates run a program for psychically gifted humans, training them to be ghosts. Those running the program found that the Zerg are attuned to the psychic emanations of ghosts.
So the Zerg are here for you, darling? This keeps getting better and better.
Shut up. There's been a lot of secret Confederate research surrounding ghosts and the Zerg. What we stole was a small but critical piece of the puzzle. Designs for a transplanar psionic waveform emitter. The emitters broadcast the neural imprint of a ghost, but at a much greater magnitude. These things reach across worlds.
The Confederacy used these psi emitters to lure the Zerg into isolated containment areas. Your colony, Mars Sara Commander, was one such location.
What are you saying?
I'm saying the Zerg are a secret weapon developed by the Confederacy. I'm saying we're all subjects of a Confederate weapons test. Just
That's fucked up.
Hall with nuclear weapons to establish dominance a generation ago, they would use the Zerg to put an end to their other rivals. Only this time there'd be no outrage. Who could suspect the aliens were their creation? No, they'd be lauded as heroes for coming in and destroying the Zerg. It's time the Confederacy paid for its crimes, and I know just the way. Lieutenant Kerrigan is going to plant an emitter at the Confederate base camp. Commander, you will provide her with an escort. When the Zerg arrive, they'll break the blockade for us and we'll make our escape. Now, get moving.
I was going to make a point there, but I can't remember now. I really can't. It's actually rather annoying. But it is strange they waited 2 hours to tell me that there is, you know, Confederate forces there. You'd think they'll be, you know, more observative and, you know, prompt in their warning. Like, emergency! Emergency! There's a fire! The building's already burnt down. Emergency! Most town buildings can fly. Woo!